Hello everyone, welcome back to Digital IT Lab. In today's video, I will show you how to give a user read-only remote desktop access in Windows Server 2025 using Active Directory and group policy. Read-only RDP means the user can connect to server using remote desktop. They can see everything happening on the server in real time, but they cannot control anything. This is very useful for training new staff who only need to watch, auditor who need to observe but not make changes, monitoring servers without risk of mistakes. Let's start step by step. First, we will create a new domain user who will have read-only access. Open Server Manager, go to Tools, click on Active Directory Users and Computers, right-click on User, go to New, select User. Name the user, uncheck user must change password at next login. Check user cannot change password and password never expires and set the password. Click on next, click on finish. Our new user is created. To allow RDP login, we must add the user to the remote desktop users group. Go to built-in, double click on remote desktop users, go to members tab, click on add, click on advanced, click on find now, scroll down and find the RDP user. Click OK, click OK, click on apply, click OK. The user now has permission to connect via RDP. Now we make sure RDP is enabled on the server. In Server Manager, click on Local Server. Look for Remote Desktop. If it says Disable, click on it. Select Allow Remote Connection to this computer. Click on Apply. Click OK. RDP is now allowed on the server. By default, RDP uses TCP port 3389. We must make sure it allows in Windows Firewall. Search Windows Defender Firewall. Open it. In the left panel, click Inbound Tools. Scroll down and find Remote Desktop TCP in. Make sure it is enabled and allow. Also check green tick. If it's disabled, right click it and click on enable route. The firewall now allows incoming RDP connections. Now we configure a policy so the RDP session is view only. On your domain controller, open Server Manager, go to Tools, click on Group Policy Management. Expand your domain, right click on your domain, select create a GPO in this domain and link it here. Name it. Click OK. Now right click on the new GPO, select Edit, navigate to Computer Configuration, open Policies, open Administrative Templates, open Windows Components, open Remote Desktop Services, open Remote Desktop Session Host, open Connections, double click on Set Rules for remote control of Remote Desktop Services user sessions, select Enabled. In the drop down, choose View Session without user's permission. Click on Apply, click OK. This forces RDP into read-only mode. To ensure the user can log in but not gain extra permissions, we configure user rights assignments in the same GPU. In the same GPU editor, go to Computer Configuration, open Policies, open Windows Settings, open Security Settings, open Local Policies, open User Rights Assignment, find and double click allow logon through remote desktop services. Check define these policy settings. Click on add users or groups. Click on browse. Click on advanced. Click on find. Scroll down and find remote desktop users. Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Click on apply. Click OK. This gives the user permission to log in via RDP but nothing more. Now we will force the GPO to apply right away on the server. Open command prompt as administrator. Run this command. The policy is now active. Run the same command on the client machine you will use for testing. Go to your client machine. Log in with RDP user. Now run the same command on client PC. Now let's test everything on the client PC. Press Windows plus R. Type this command. Press enter. Enter the server's host name or IP address. Click on connect. Log in with RDP user. Click OK. Once connected, you will see the desktop. The session is read-only. Read-only RDP access is working. And that's it. We have successfully given our user read-only remote desktop access in Windows Server 2025 using Active Directory and group policy. If you found this video helpful, please click like, subscribe to Digital IT Lab and press the bell icon so you don't miss my next step-by-step IT guide. Thanks for watching. This is Bear. See you in the next video.